Fisherman's Tale this week, guys. I'm trying something a little different. I'm getting on a soapbox and preaching a little bit, talking a little bit about things I'd like and dislike about the industry. I'm not gonna say, oh, the industry's dying because of this, or in fact, but some of the things I've noticed, and you can read in my article and you can see my soapbox. But this video is not as much about my soapbox. I am looking at variants and I'm looking at store exclusives, and it does what one of the things in my soapbox that bothers me so much these days, guys, is that a store exclusive comes out and it's immediately gone. That happens. If 1,000 people want a book and there's only 400 available, guess what? They're going to be gone like that. Especially if a store has a limit of two, or so boom, they're gone within 200 people. But we get online and we bash these stores and we bash the people that are trying to sell these things, and that bothers me. We're supposed to be this comic community. We're not supposed to be these assholes. We're supposed to care about the comics, guys. I got into comics because I liked reading about superheroes, and I liked reading about monsters, and I like reading. And comics are sort of exciting. It's a place to bond. I love going to the store, but since we've been trapped at home and we don't have our friends in the comic book world, we don't think of people like that anymore. And I feel like we decide, you know what, this store is supposed to have the book I want, and we go crazy and we bash and destroy them. And I've seen a lot of stores bend over backwards to help out what they believe are fans. And it saddens me when I see them destroy, when stores have to come on to their Facebook pages and have to say, guys, I'm trying, this is what I'm trying to do, and you still bash them. Not everyone, but there's always 5 to 10 of you that think you're entitled to every book that comes out. Read my article, you'll see why I think that things like that are happening and different. But that's not all this is about, guys. I'm going to show you 5 books coming out. One's already come out. I'm going to show you 5 books that I like, that I think that are just fun. They're by artists I really like. Maybe they have potential. Some of them are already sold out. Some of them might not have sold out yet. So you have to pay attention. You have to follow you have to follow comic stores on Instagram, on Facebook. You have to follow all these different places to keep up with this stuff. But if you like hearing about these type of things like store exclusives, make sure, guys, you take the time to subscribe. Make sure you take the time to like the video. Comment on there. Maybe you don't agree with what I'm saying here, but that's okay. And that's what we're a comic community. We can disagree, but you don't have to come out with the hate. You don't have to cuss me out. You don't have to do those types of things. You don't have to do that to your stores either. You don't have to destroy them because you missed out on the variant that you thought was your variant to have. Hey, guess what? You missed out. You saved $20. You saved $40. Put it towards the next book. Whatever you want to do. Don't know if you caught it. I got a chance to interview Carla Cohen a few weeks ago, and this is one of her store exclusives she had coming out. It's actually already sold out, guys. Man, when I saw this was just a freaking gorgeous cover. It's for Magic the Gathering #1. The issue 1 already came out a couple of weeks ago. This is one that I would definitely try. I'm trying to track down. I don't know what I'm willing to pay yet, but it's a gorgeous cover, one of her better ones in my opinion. This is Carla Cohen. I can't really pronounce the name. Avacyn. It's just there's tons of great Magic covers out there, so this is definitely one to check out from Carla Cohen. So I'm not sticking exclusively to indie, though I love my indie books. I am a fan of Ji Hong Lee. This is a freaking psycho gorgeous cover. When I saw him post this on Instagram, I knew immediately that I had to have it. It's a great cover. I think it's a shared variant from a couple of different stores. So it's still available at least one of the stores I went to. I think 2 or 3 of the stores still have it. And if not, it's at Ji Hong Lee's website. You can pick it up there. But there's a virgin and a trade dress version of this. This is Women of Marvel #1. It's a one-shot. There's lots of actually really good exclusives and even just regular Marvel covers coming out for this. If you like some of it, and they're just focusing on the Women of Marvel. So I'm excited, but this is just gorgeous. The way those hands glow. When I think of buying a Marvel or DC, the cover just has to say something to me. It has to be something where it doesn't matter if it ever goes up in value. It's something that I'm happy to have. And this is one of those covers. So it's definitely, for me, one worth checking out and looking for. Guys, I am a die-hard art fan. I like art. And Banksy is one of those guys that I have followed him. I've watched Exit Through this Window movie. Just the stuff that Banksy does. If you don't know who he is a street artist who no one really knows who he is, but he does all these sort of randomly drops in and puts these pieces of art on dilapidated buildings. And he's become so popular that like police have to warn off these little spaces. the thieves try to break in at night and cut out parts of the walls and different things like that. He's done so many freaking awesome, cool things with art, and it makes a statement whenever he does a little thing. You can follow him on Instagram, and then it's like, if you're here, like he did a little search for my art throughout a city. He does some pretty cool things, and this is just a great example of what a Banksy piece could look like. This is not Banksy. This is by Chin Potter. I think this one is another one that's sold out. This is, man, these Department of Truth variants. So many stores are doing them. So many small stores that you have never done a variant before, where all they've ever done are those Do You Poo or Hardly Thin covers. All of a sudden they do a Department of Truth, because the nice thing about Image is that they don't require you to buy 1,000 issues. They don't require you to buy 3,000 issues of a print run. Stores can come in and buy 500 or buy 750. So it is nicer for them, a smaller store, to try and gamble. Now I'm getting overwhelmed by these Department of Truth, but this is one I wish I was not paying attention. It was dropped middle of the day, and I have a life. I have to work, and I didn't have a chance to grab this one. But man, it's a gorgeous cover. Last here we have You Promised Me Darkness. It's Joseph Schmalke. I am a huge Schmalke fan. There's even a Schmalke Army Facebook group out there. Something about his style I dig. He's, ever since I got to interview him, but even before that, of course, I was a fan of his stuff. I've been trying to pick up his covers. This is another one of his great covers. This is shared by a couple of stores, El Rey and Gotham Central or Gotham Comics. And just gorgeous cover. I like it. You Promised Me Darkness was supposed to come out the 14th. Then it got delayed, and it's now the 21st, I believe. So either your store got it or your store didn't. I think store exclusives might have gotten there on time, but the regular issues did not. But it's a great cover, and I'm definitely haven't ordered it yet, but I do want to order it, and I'm hoping there's still, when I decide to order it, it'll still be there. But it's just a fabulous cover. The Good Asian. I can't decide. It's interesting. I don't know if this was intended when this was coming out. There's the politics of everything with Asian American hate and everything, but I don't think this issue has anything to do with it. It's a gorgeous cover by Aaron Bartling. If you don't know who Aaron Bartling is, he's been doing lots of different store exclusives, but he's had some big time hits. He did a great The Last Ronin cover. Like, if you want to own, that's the one to own, The Last Ronin cover. This is Good Asian. He's doing this one. I think it's a great cover. This is the color splash one. That's, I think, a 300, maybe 150. And then there's a non-black. It's just straight black and white cover. That's a 400 print run. So check this out. Good Asian. I do want to read this. I want to see what this story is about. But there you go, guys. These are 5 store exclusives that I'm excited about. Yes. Please like, please subscribe. And as always, go to comicbookinvest.com to read my articles and see all the other great, amazing things going on these days. And have you been paying attention to my Instagram? There is a giveaway of a store exclusive that I'm trying to give away to you guys. And I'm waiting to see your comments, and I'm waiting to see what you have coming, because it is a great chance to get Star Wars High Republic 3, this comic book exclusive variant. Make sure you like them. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you find the comment on the post on IG where I need 3 times you to tag someone else. So, thanks, guys, and see if you like these videos. But subscribe.